So you get a boat. Doesn't matter how much you pay for it, big money, small money, same problem. No electricity. Unless you burn a generator all the time or permanently plugged in at marina. So the only option we have for cooking right now is grill. But from day one, we had a different plan, full of grid power. We needed electricity for our internet, for our fridge, for our air ventilation, for well, basic human comfort. Sorry, but ancient survival mode is not for us. This boat was built in 1982, and the last few years it just sat in a marina. The electrical system, absolute trash. Even the starting battery was toast. Okay, the engine doesn't want to start, so right now we're trying to use backup battery that we had. Hopefully it will work. Or not. Yeah! First step, we needed an inverter.
Tomorrow we will have electricity. Woo!
Next, a battery. And for that, Dima got creative. Now, real quick, if you're thinking of joining the same at home, don't. But for us, Dima knows what to do, and I trust him. And I also fully don't understand the risks at that moment, which is even better.
To make sure that you understand how much space do we have. So this would be place for the inverter. Here would be the batteries. Okay, this was not so easy because I needed to open the main circuit breaker panel and try to figure out like how all this wirings works. But I figured it out, so it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward if you look at this on a different angle, but yeah, I just need to connect these three wires. And I need to find the ground. Where is the ground here? But we will find it.
Yesterday, Dima made all electricity, and we had batteries that are almost dead, but they still had some energy. And we used stove, we used fridge, we used lights for the first time on ever. And it was the last time because battery uncharged and died while we were sleeping. And today we need to install our solar panels to have energy. Hopefully rainy season won't start soon and we'll have time to charge from our solar panels.
Even if it would be like rainy season, we need just only 3 hours to recharge our batteries. So 3 hours of solar light, or even if it would be cloudy, it still will produce some energy. Not as efficient, but still will be some.
How fast they will die? Batteries. Like, do you think it will be enough for a day at least?
It's just old leaf batteries. We have no idea how much juice left in them. We still need to buy new batteries in any case. But yeah,
Sounds optimistic.
it is what it is.
Solar panels were next. Great idea, right? Except we live in Vancouver and fall was coming. So into plan B, a generator. We thought we nailed it, except it refused to work with our inverter. Turns out we bought the wrong generator. We needed an inverter generator, which of course cost twice as much. Great.
So now we again have electricity. I mean, we also had it before, but now how to explain? I mean, you know the drill. Our generator cannot charge our batteries, so it's kind of like we have electricity in both ways from our batteries, from a solar and from a generator, and we cannot like integrate them to each other. So, but now the cool feature, we can use the heater. And we can prepare some food. Yay! Let's prepare some food. The main idea was like to turn on generator when our main batteries, which connected to inverter, are dying, and when they're dead, we turn on the generator recharge the batteries, and after we use the generator, we don't use the generator, we use just only batteries from our inverter. So today, we have a new generator, and now we need to try to connect everything and hope it will work. So the biggest difference is this is like THD. This is like the most important thing. After I contacted like the customer support of EG4, which this is a company where we bought our inverter, they didn't reply really well. They replied like after a week or so, and they kind of like, yeah, your generator THD is like around 25%, and you need like at least 5%. And none of those were mentioned in the manual. They pretty much the same. I would say this one's a little bit smaller. I just measured how many decibels generate this one, and I can say like, I guess right now it's at a full load. I need to check it. But this one generates 80 decibel of noise, and this one generates 91 decibel of noise. We are almost ready to run. We are almost ready to like to prepare. I just like need to do a couple more preparations. But the thing is, this is our cable, right? This is a marine grade, 30 ampere or something like more or less. And here we have an RV plug and play. I bought an energizer, new power socket, which will ideally feed over here. So now I just need to change it. And plus we already have like one more contraption at the beginning, because we have like 50 ampere power plug. Just need to change this one, connect it to inverter, and we're ready to go.
So now we had power.
How you can see, we already have electricity all the time.
What's the first appliance to go overboard? Of course, the old electric stove. We need a space for a dishwasher. This is supposed to be not here. I'm pretty sure it's not on this place. Yes, priorities. Looks wet. But don't worry, we got tiny induction stove too. Next problem, the fridge. The one that came with the boat was tiny, like one cucumber deep tiny. We need something bigger.
It does work, right?
Supposed to.
Don't need explanation, right?
Now we are feeling comfortable.
Comfortable, it means the same level as apartment.
Everything was working until the generator broke. What did you do with the generator? Generator. Generator.
I don't know, is it looks like rust or some kind of damage? This, I believe it's temperature. Yes, should be a temperature cable is also kind of jammed, so it was damaged, I believe, when it was assembled first time. Jiggling around every time when it's working, and I believe those holes are not supposed to be here, so they're here. See, it's like kind of like a cavity in aluminum.
And then turn out that the hair dryer doesn't work with our inverter, so
YouTube helped me a lot. So for some reason, this inverter came with the default settings not as a single, but as a parallel unit. So basically, if you will have, like, let's say, another unit and you connect them together and you have like one and second phase, and you know, to make it easier, I would not be able like to use some of the functions of this inverter while it's in a parallel mode, because I have just only one inverter, so it should be in a single. But to change it for a single, I need to turn on the generator because I need to have two power inputs, and after I should be able to change these settings. And I tried it before, but in manual...
We don't use the hairdryer anymore. At this point, our daily routine was simple. Charge the battery 3 times a day. If you're still asleep in the morning when the battery beeps, too bad. Get up and turn on the generator. Cooking while the generator is running, go down and change the inverter settings. And don't even think to turn on the microwave at the same time. Constant power management. Fun. Obviously, this was getting really annoying, so Dima built a bigger battery with the same Nissan Leaf battery, 20 kilowatt. Now we can last a full day after charging. Yay! But new problem is charging this monster. Our solar panels, they were chilling on the flybridge, but not where we wanted them to. So we cut the old rudder arch to remove the shade, mounted them properly, and now we're talking.
Okay. 1 kilowatt, 36 watts. 1 second before it was 1 kilowatt, 400 watts, but damn, this is a pretty dope result. Later we changed them to the two side panels, which improved almost nothing, but we will see the next summer. What about this noisy little guy? Still running 6 hours a day when it's cloudy, which is too often in the winter. So now Dim is fixing the original onboard generator, which is supposed to be more effective, but more about this in another video. Now days becoming longer and we have more energy from the sun. We have a lot of energy from the sun.
Yes, we have one more big electricity consumer here, which is taking all the cooking for us, most of the cooking. We have one more electric thing that takes a lot of energy, like not too much, but kind of a lot, this computer. But the rest is just amazing. The more sun we have, the more power we have. And over here, we can control everything what's going on with our battery. Right now, we almost don't discharge, which is really good. But this is not the end of the story. We don't just want electricity for comfort. We want to ditch fuel completely, or almost completely. Can we actually move a 45 feet yacht entirely on electric power? Find out in the next episode.